What is happening, everybody? Arthur here with episode 43 of State of the Arts. And we got ourselves Cox Create, who changed his name to King Dingaling, it looks like.
King Dingaling.
What brought that upon you today? Did you feel like you're the king of dingalings?
I have no pants on.
I mean, that sounds like me earlier. I was like, hey, man, I wasn't expecting you to be in the chat.
Yeah.
You know?
Here, look, I'll show everybody. Here, look, ready?
Everybody's like, yes, yes. We want that. We want
I
those.
thought they were going to see my dingaling.
The dingalings.
All two of them.
Two of them. How's that work? It's like, does it find water? Is it like a water rod? Like,
yeah, just kind of.
So speaking of the chats and everybody that's tuning in, Canuck seems to have been in first, second, third, fourth, and fifth. He's taken all the medals home. And Skew Raider in here. Cheers, Skew Raider. A is for Apple. What is up? Our guest of honor is running a little bit behind schedule. You know, we're totally opposite side of the country, so his time zones, it got a little mixed up. So it'll be all right. It'll work out. It'll work out. Wade will be here, and Odious will be kicking in the door before you guys know it.
We just lied.
And, A is for episode 7th. But nobody said 6th, technically. So you could, somebody could. But he didn't say 6th, though. I mean, if everybody's saying numbers.
Uh-oh. Skew Raider, you got to say 6th.
You got to, somebody. But anyway, I want to just call you and refer to you as King Dingling through this whole stream, but I'm not going to. So, Josh, what have you been, what have you picked up lately? What have you been playing with? I've seen your Instagrams, and you've been taking some good figure photography and some really cool ones and some pieces that I really didn't expect you to have.
Did you like that SpongeBob one I did?
I do. Do you have those near you so you can show people? Or
I don't.
Well,
I'm playing with Naruto right now. But no, I got Lexion.
Okay.
And, Pale's Dirty Brother Blight.
Blight is way better than Pale. There's no question about it. Dude, hands down. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He looks so much better, and the color, and also he isn't the exact same figure because
This is my favorite now, though.
I don't have that in hand. You have it. I know a lot of people have it. I know Judd has it, but it definitely looks really cool. But yeah, did Pale have a cybernetic arm, like an armored arm? I don't think
have
he
mine
did.
Next to me. I don't know.
Somebody in the comments I know owns Pale, and A is for Apple did take 6th. Did take 6th. So you picked up those, and you're playing with Naruto.
Yeah.
How are you liking the new SH Figure Arts with them re-releasing figures and characters?
Well, since I didn't get the first ones, I think it's totally A-okay.
Well, that is the best Kid Naruto out there.
Oh, yeah.
Like, the one that they did originally was utter trash. It was just completely trash.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Damn.
Canuck popping in there with the 20 since Laser does not need my super chats anymore. I thought I would throw them your way to support you and Art. Keep up the great work. I'm glad you don't hate my humor. Unlike Laser Defense, hail the king, baby. I mean, it's humor. You know, it's different if you're being a bully or something, but you're just cracking jokes, having a good time. I mean,
yeah,
you get that if you go have a drink with the boys. You know, that's just.
Well, if you can't handle it, are you even one of the boys?
But thank you, Canuck. Thank you.
Oh yeah, I can retire early now. See you guys later. I made $20. Peace out.
YouTube takes their cut, and then
maybe Art takes his cut, which is 90%.
And then you take your cut. I mean, that would buy us maybe like a couple burgers from McDonald's. We might owe. What? I'll spend it on a Crave case. Crave case, I think, are more than $15 though nowadays.
Yeah.
But back to SH Figure Arts and not on White Castle, because I could White Castle, if you ever watch my stream, I will definitely represent White Castle. Send me some swag. I will have a White Castle mug, shirt, hat, whatever. I love me some White Castle. But when it comes to like the SH Figuarts Naruto line, I'm just like, there's parts of me where I'm like, I already have the original ones, and then I'm like, man, they fixed body on Kakashi, but then they also didn't give him like all his stuff that the first one came with. And then it's like there's little things that are like nitpicky about them, but I'm like, all right, I got to rebuy them.
The Kakashi's really nice.
Jiraiya came out, was a exclusive, had opportunity to get it, but the cost didn't make sense. It like they added some lines by the eyes, made it a lot more accurate with the paints on the eyes, but they were the same face plates. They had a new one in there, and they brightened up the colors, a little bit of the plastic. No new body or anything. It's just the same thing, slightly tweaked. But I couldn't spend over $100 on it. I could not justify that cost. And speaking of, you having a heart attack? Do you have too many dinglings? Didn't they have chocolate things that were like chocolate cakes that were like dinglings that were called dinglings?
Called ding dongs.
Ding dongs? Oh, all right, close enough. But anyway, so so speaking of like the $100 something SH Figuarts, do you see Big Bad Toy Store for the crazy like Naruto crazy mode?
What? Oh,
the one we were talking about on on Bandai that I showed you, it was $80.
Yeah, it's like 120 on Big Bad, isn't it?
Over 120 on Big Bad. Yeah. So if you guys are collecting that line and you want that special Naruto figure that comes out March 2024, make sure you guys go get it from Bandai now before the window closes, because they're doing it. It's $80, free shipping to your doorstep.
That's like $20 cheaper.
Where did you do your maths at?
Huh?
If Big Bad is selling it for over 120, plus you pay this $5 shipping minimum, I mean,
well, no, what I mean is like usually Premium Bandai charges $20 for shipping.
Oh, okay. I thought you were comparing it to Big Bad.
Yeah, I'm just comparing it to Premium Bandai.
Your maths were right. Your maths were right. And
usually you would pay $100 with shipping from Premium. They're going to ship it to you for free. So $80, that's a steal if you want that one.
It's definitely a steal. So any other figures that you picked up?
No, I haven't bought
my pickups.
I haven't bought anything. I had those on pre-order for a while.
If you guys are if you guys have ollies around you, should I say, they just get a mix mash of stuff. Bucky O'Hare figures from boss fights been sprinkling in there. Mine only had Deadeye Duck, so I couldn't justify investing. They had a bunch of legends. I was looking for that Fortnite boat, and it was a goose egg. Somebody went and checked theirs. They thought they used to have them, but they were goose egg for them. So I'm like, man, I want that Fortnite boat. But I did see a whole bunch of these.
And he bought all of them.
No, like there were so many hand ninjas. But I just want you guys to look at that price.
You should just wait till they're gonna go down again. Watch, it'll probably be $5 soon if they had a lot, and then go back and get 5 more.
I probably will, because I did get he already said it. I ended up picking up 5.
You got a whole
Red Ninjas. Crew. Well, I mean, so first off, like the Red Ninjas that these could be used for hand ninjas, but I'm using them for my Storm Shadow from G.I. Joe, because I have the ones that they released, which are cool because they're all armored and stuff. But I want to like different levels, like rankings within the ninjas of the Rashikage.
Have you got a Street Fighter yet?
So it's on its way from Big Bad.
Oh, nice.
And I want that exclusive.
You want the Evil Ryu?
Did you see Toy Migos did a review of it?
I didn't watch it.
I highly recommend Toy Migos. Good people, even though they don't know who I am.
I just haven't watched that.
They don't know who I am. But anyway, the review was pretty good. And I love the accessory he comes with. I love the sign, and I love how it breaks apart into pieces. And he looks totally different. Granted, it's a lot of reuse, but the face sculpts look different enough. And
really? Yes, I've already told myself with that line, I'm not buying variants. I'm only going to buy the mains.
So that's not really like a variant, like a player 2 type of option. Like he's a different He's still Ryu, but he's a different character.
I've never had any connection to the evil one. I didn't play as him, or
I played Akuma. I was a Ryu main, followed by Akuma, and then Dan Hibiki.
Remember when they first showed the G's? I thought it might be Akuma, but then I
was hoping it was going to be, but that would be.
They'll probably release Akuma in the regular waves.
It would be ridiculous for them to hide it behind an exclusive.
Yeah, figure arts.
Wait, Skewered, I hear Art G and voting. Is it true? I'll look tomorrow and report back. Keep me posted. Yeah, Skewered, me and I guess RG. I know Judd's looking for it too. It's just I want my Copperhead to have a boat. I just feel like he's coming. On the 4th, Hasbro is just like pow, 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 pow. So I got like Rock and Roll, Torpedo, Copperhead, Shipwreck, all of them.
Does it seem like Hasbro is just putting everything out right now? Like that whole new wave of Indiana Jones, everybody's already found that. They're getting all the G.I. Joes out now. It's crazy.
I mean, basically what it happens is like I think they just overly pre-ordered a lot, and then they just sort of like, as it comes available, they're like pushing it because it's still probably unpredictable of guaranteed times and stuff. But I'm okay with it. I'm hoping that once I get the figures, the excitement will be there. Because when you pre-order a figure, the excitement's like the peak. You're just like, oh shit, I'm gonna.
We were just talking about that.
And then it's like, if I get the figure, I hope I'm just not like. Man, it's it's wearing out. Like, what bothers me too is like everybody got the Arctic Bats from Pulse, and that's the place I didn't pre-order this time. And it's like, wait, what? But yeah, man, it's crazy. I also did get 2 of these Mirage Turtle Foot Soldiers. Their claws are really good. The only thing that bothers me is they have a waist swivel. They don't have like a ball or anything. They missed the opportunity there. But I mean, you get some really good, range of motion, I guess. Bring up the knee.
Gotten a lot better about their articulation.
The claws are really nice. They feel like they could break if you did something wrong with them, but they're really nicely done. So I got 2 of these. Didn't do 3 because I'm not going to dress them up in like the fencing outfit stuff. That to me is a little weird. I can't be the Kevin Womack of
sure you can.
Of collecting that, but he got 6 and he's probably getting more. Art G, you missed everything, man. You missed everything. Yeah, he got 6. He posts that stuff.
Just needs to make like do like 5-pack of them.
And then I don't know if I showed this, but he's been sitting on my desk. I haven't reviewed him yet, but got myself Vacation Condor.
Not so secret Condor.
Because of that?
Yeah.
But I solved that. Bam.
Oh, cool.
So this came from the Tiger Force Recondo. Got it off eBay. And so I'm going to end up, once I review them, at the end of the review, I'll have the holster underneath, and then I'm taking the leg holster off. Because I feel like he needs something underneath.
Didn't you get a Dreadnought too?
A Dreadnought? Yeah, that arrives tomorrow. My Joy Toy Grey Knights Dreadnought actually comes tomorrow. Got a heck of a deal. And Canuck will appreciate this. Anybody who collects Joy Toy will appreciate that. That is the loudest. Do you have it like right up here? You're just like, let me open up the plastic. You are King Dingaling today. But I did get a Joy Toy Grey Knights Dreadnought, and I was just talking with Judd, and was sort of like, he ended up like buying a huge lot of like Joy Toy Battlestar or whatever their own IP is, a bunch of post-apocalyptic figures, look amazing. He got some Dio stuff that's just like, man, it takes it to the next level. And we were looking at is, I was like, man, I really want that mech. Like, I wanted to jump in and start collecting some of those because I didn't know they existed, because they looked really cool. There were some like scavenger guys that have gas masks and stuff, and I'm a sucker for gas masks, but I'm like, no, can't do it. I got to finish my Grey Knights. And I came across a game store that did like D&D board games, all that type of stuff. And they must have bought some because they sell the minis or whatever, miniatures, and hoped people would buy them. But apparently not, because I got it for like $55 off. So I was like, okay.
That's a steal.
Random place in Alabama, just had it sitting there for $55 off, brand new. And I'm like, done. Dude, he looks good.
Yeah, he's cool.
How's that crossbow though?
Yeah, he gets a crossbow.
Oh, okay, you just have it angling down.
I think I like this guy so much because he reminds me of Archer from Small Soldiers.
Yeah, he does have an Archer vibe.
Yeah.
He's way more cooler. He's definitely cooler than Archer.
Yeah, but it gives me that vibe.
But I mean, if you're gonna go vibe wise, I mean, you can't go wrong with a lavender mohawk, poison tip dagger blades, bro. Look at the pauldron. You got a face on your pauldron? No, I got cyber like crazy armor plated arms.
Yeah, well, my guy's a mercenary. He's not just a pale knockoff.
He's got a big old monkey dong under here.
Really?
Okay? He does. You lift that skirt up, thing, it rolls out. If you remember the old Toxic Crusader toy of the dog that you open his jaw and his tongue just rolls out, Blight has that. You guys just it's tied up there with the twisty tie, so you gotta clip it. But once you do, that thing just rolls out, balls drop and everything. So, but yeah, dude, and I'm telling you, like that's something with AWOC out of the package, straight out of the package. You don't have to heat them up.
No.
Like they feel good, and they made a big compared to my first one. So my first investment, let me grab them, was the Ravager or whatever, Scavenger, Ravager, whatever. So he has like the elbows that bothered me when you move his arms and stuff. Stuff just didn't like. He needs a bicep swivel, but with Blight, like he doesn't even have a gauntlet on that one, and he does on this one. But he can move his wrists and stuff, and it doesn't look weird.
Yeah.
But this is basically Blight's little guard. I'm going to get the other one from Series 3. I'm going to get the big gorilla that's in this color too. So I'm going to basically build like an army of these guys wearing... No, not Thane. The other one. The evil Thane.
I want to get Thane.
The board game Thane, I guess, if you want to call it.
Yeah.
Do you have something in your mouth?
No.
Did you... What was that? Did you bite the thing with your teeth and pull it?
Yeah. What is this?
What is what?
It comes with Blight and his rainbow unicorn sword.
It's the hand. Wait, what's the other one? Show it to me. It's the handle to it. Oh yeah, you the other side. You put it to the spear, bro.
Oh, okay.
Rainbow sword. Archie, you're each man. I'm forever. Every time I talk about collecting with this guy, since I call him my twin, I'm always going to post like Danny DeVito memes. But he says that's an army builder. You should have 5 of those, dude. I hit him up when I was at Ollie's, and I was like, man, I think I want to get some of these, and I was like, I think I'm gonna get 5, and he just sort of like, wait, what? Because he does his army builders, he does 2, and I was like, I don't know, like for 5 of those red ninjas, that's the cost of 2 legends now. So what's what's the point? Like, why wouldn't I take advantage of that? Heck, get 10 of them. You're only paying for 4 legends.
Exactly.
But that's sort of like, I feel like a big reason. If you like, I actually recorded some video of it. RG pushed me to record a little hunt. I didn't talk through it, so I'm gonna basically I might dub over it, add some music. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I have the footage, but when you're looking at it, you're just like, man, there's tons of Fortnite stuff. I understand the Fortnite stuff. They had both gliders, no boats, the arcade machines like crazy, bunch of figures. I feel Fortnite's at Ollie's because they did not promote or push that line at all.
They never do. They just show up.
And it's like, and that line had potential. It had some more detail, articulation than some figures that were being dropped from like Legends, stuff like that. Yeah. But what's cool is you can take the actual little parts off his back. Like take the spear and you can take the two pieces and you can slide it in the holster in his back.
Yeah.
And then you can have him dual wield his daggers.
I think I like the spear better.
I like the daggers.
Well, you would.
Poisonous, stabbing people in the back.
On his back.
Maybe.
Take
you just
that.
like the distance attacking. You're like poking people.
Take that, fucking Mythic Legion's Monkey King, biatch.
Well, I don't think that he's going to compete with that.
I think Blight could take him.
I don't think so. That Mythic Legion's Monkey King, which I haven't even opened it. I need to actually review that too. But that thing looks beautiful. And plus, he's a Monkey King. I really don't know much about Blight and what his abilities and powers are. But Monkey King's like a god, so... I mean, he inspired Goku.
Yeah.
So... You're really eating that plastic. Take the plastic out of your mouth. Spit it out. Josh, spit it out. Spit it out.
Chew on it.
What do you mean you chew on it? Go grab something else.
It's like a toothpick.
It's crazy. But yeah, that's pretty much my haul and my experience. Yeah, I got the Hasbro stuff coming. I got the Dreadnought coming. I got Ryu coming. Oh, and I did get more Action Force. I needed a second Crimson Cavalry. So there you go, RG. I got my 2 army builders, okay? I didn't do 5 of those, but I had to get a second one. And then I got the female to go with the all-black female army builder because I want to put the Eclipse head from the exclusive that's all with the... I don't know what the proper...
The face paint?
No. The mask thing.
Oh, okay.
Hijab?
The hijab, yeah.
Hijab?
Oh my god.
But yeah, I wanted that onto that one because it looked really cool because Laser Pants and Articulated Ninja did that for the Dio at Valicon, and I was like, that is a reason to pick up that figure. For sure. So pretty stoked about that. Pretty stoked. And what's everybody in the chat been picking up, man? I know you guys are addicted to plastic as much as me and Josh. What have you guys been picking up? When I'm talking to Josh of pickups and everything, I want to know what is going on. I am the best.
You are the best.
Thank you. Oh, Action Figs. Just popping in to say, have a great show. I'll catch it on the replay. I do appreciate that, man. Wade should be here in a couple minutes. Too much crap, and I need more. Well, I want to know more. What do you list it? Oh, yeah, you did. You did. He pre-ordered those loose collector females.
What are those?
From the Lady Death stuff. They're like 3 females.
Okay.
And they look awesome. I think loose collector knows how to make female figures for sure. Got a bunch of Joy 24K this week. Vampirella figure and Red Sonja and Purgatory figs. Yeah, those are all those loose collector females that are awesome. What 40K figure? Like, is there just so much 40K that's coming out that I'm not aware of?
What are you talking about?
Like, I just feel like the way
they put something new up every day.
But yeah, but doesn't it take time to make? Like, I feel like Canuck should have everything by now.
You got to figure most of these things are sharing the same mold. It's going to be a different paint.
So they're pumping that stuff out.
Yeah.
Ski Raider. Those ladies are fire. Greetings from Colombia. Greetings. And I picked up 5 AWOCs, pre-ordered Mezco Indie, and a bunch of Cosmic Legions. I'm so glad I didn't go down the Cosmic Legions rabbit hole. Not saying they're bad figures. It's just there's so much. You know, and I was talking with Judd a little bit earlier about how like you have those collectors. So like I collect a variety of things. So it's like I don't have just like one main thing. But there's those ones that collect like Turtles, G.I. Joe, Motu, that has everything. They'll have like the coloring books, they'll have magnets, they'll have like the old school 80s like toothbrushes and stuff like that. So it's just like it's crazy to think like I was like, oh, I never thought of it that way. Like if I stopped collecting a bunch of other things and just focused on one, I could have like the stuff I probably feel like I'm missing. Diggs Figs, Ally Express, Peter B. Sentinel. Definitely a KO, but only worth $22. Hey, some of
How
those
is it?
KOs are good, man.
How is it though? Like on a scale of 1 to 10, with the actual Sentinel being a 10, let us know.
RG new clearance at Target. What's there? Tell me. Sentinel Spider-Man came in last week. Nice, nice. Hankin, what is up, man? Been a while. Been a while. Oh, he got his Warpath Eclipse too. Man. And then, oh yeah, my Cosmic Legions will be coming in this month. Okay. Oh, here we got the man himself. I'm on my way. All. I apologize for the delay. There's no reason to apologize, man. You're all good. You're good. My collection is too spread out too. I like variety. I think I sent
I
you
just
pics in
got
the
away from
chat.
variety. I'm so far staying away from variety anymore.
Maybe I didn't see it. I was working today, man. There's no way I could have saw all that. Like I probably now I'm like, man, I'm gonna have to ignore the stream for a little bit and see what he sent. No. No. But in Josh, you have Five Belows over where you live, right?
No,
No?
no Five Below, no Ollies, nothing like that. We have
Oh,
Dollar
there
General,
goes
Family
there goes
Dollar.
there goes my idea. I was like, you need to get some of those like Art found like some barbecues and like a
I've
sushi
seen that.
sets and all that stuff. I was like, those are like great for figure photography.
Yeah. No, I don't have anything cool where I live.
Yeah, you do. You have a Target that's usually untapped.
Okay, one fucking thing. And they might be untapped, but I get it 6 months after everybody else does. That's
I
when they
mean, it's
stock
better
it.
than my freaking April pre-order that got pushed back like weeks. Well, no, almost the end of the month. Like I ordered those 2 foot soldiers in April at the same time when they were up there. They're supposed to all come at the same time. It's like, oh, it's back ordered. And then I got an alert today that it got pushed back even further. I don't think I'm getting my new April. And that's going to be a bummer because I have that April from that 2 pack. And she looks like she is having an allergic reaction to something. And I don't like her. Like, I just like she's the ugly stepsister or something. I don't know. It's bad. But I
The
also don't,
big,
I'm not a fan of the fact that they couldn't release it proper the first time. So they made that weird cat one, which still wasn't the best one, and then they did this one, which is the best one. It's like you had to go through 3 Aprils to get the one that we wanted. Like, and that doesn't seem right for NECA, for the fact that NECA usually hits their sculpts and everything really like spot on right out the jump.
oh, dude, I'm so excited for the dinosaurs from NECA.
He said he sent some
Yeah,
pictures to you.
yeah. I just looked. I just looked at him, Diggs. He sent me a picture of that knockoff, and the only thing to me is the eye is wonky and the traps are kind of weird. It seems like he needs like a longer ball peg for his head.
Is he's the short one?
Yeah, the KO I hope is the squatty looking one, because if
Yeah, but
not,
that squatty one's cool too. He's
yeah,
like slouched down, got the dad bod going on,
yeah, he
and
lives
like
in
he
Notre
said, for
Dame. But
$22. I
look at
mean,
that eye though. That
oh, the one that's sort of like hanging low.
yeah, it's all wonky. But I mean, for $20, shit.
Man, look at Ted. He's like, I'm silent lurking. He's here. He's here for Wade. Let's be real, you know. And then he did hit he left a ceremonious like.
Oh, and
So,
anybody in the chat that's digging the 40K, Hella Dope has got pre-orders for 40K now.
and actually, I got my blight from Hella Dope, and I ordered
That's where I
it
got both of
at
mine from.
like it was like 3 or 4 in the morning. I don't know. Ted could probably clarify it, maybe, possibly. But it was crazy ordering, and then next day in the mail. That's some fast shipping. That's fast.
Next day or later that day?
No. Oh, ha. Yeah, later that day because it was, yeah. Sorry, I was, yeah, yeah. Hankin, have you talked about the best toy news of the week, Darksiders death figure?
Oh,
No,
that
no,
thing was
man.
cool.
So I basically once Wade comes on, we got to go through all that stuff. We're gonna talk about, you know, him and his origin and Odious, and then basically once we're done, I got to jump on to another stream. So toy news is left out today, but then tomorrow, and I want you guys say the time, we'll make it happen, or I'll make it happen minimum, because I'm not obligating Josh to be part of it, but I will do the toy news tomorrow, because if we wait until the following week, it's just going to be even crazier. And some people are probably be like, man, we heard about this already. You know, here you are. You already do your streams on Wednesday, and on Monday I hear about all this stuff already. So we're going to end up doing it
I don't
on.
think people care about hearing it again because they get to hear our thoughts on the stuff anyway.
Do they really give a shit about our thoughts? They'll
I
probably
think
like,
people
man,
enjoy our
maybe.
takes on them. I think because we're idiots.
Okay, we got some more. We got Darth Gutierrez, man. It's been a while, man. Hope all is well. Hope all is well. We got Vengers 78 evening, guys. A quick hello before bed. Oof. Get some sleep. Sweet dreams. Listening to my voice. And we're listening to the
He's got the Fist of the North Star guy on this.
Yeah, the one brother that just like caused it all, caused the turmoil within his family and a little bit. Who drew the thumbnail? It looks bomb. I drew it, man. I drew it over the last couple days. I slapped it together. I like to do that for my guests. Having fun pictures. It sort of makes it stand out.
Me. Like he knocked my brains out. I don't think I deserve that.
I mean, he clocked you in the back and your eyeball popped out.
I missed 2 shows and now I have to die on the thumbnail.
I mean, you don't know what he's gonna do to me. Like with that whole hand on the shoulder, I was thinking of the Seth Rogen in his This Is the End, when that guy.
Oh yeah.
It's like, no, don't. Yeah, I'm not even gonna say it because probably get in trouble on YouTube for saying it. But yeah. And then we got A is for Apple. Did say I just ordered my Covert Op Condor. Can't wait. Awesome. Yeah, it's pretty cool figure. Highly recommend if you can get a hold of the Tiger Force Wakando sling and gun. You'll see when I do the review. You'll see what I did with it. And Ted, I care about your thoughts. I need to know. I need to know what I need to put up that you guys want.
Yeah, go get your new 40K over at Hella Dope. They got those. I haven't looked recently at the NECA. Hopefully they got the dinosaurs because I need to order those.
Deep thoughts with unboxing art, Cox, Crate, and Judd. We're good enough, and gosh darn it, people like us. Well, most of us. The Canuck hilariously makes it known, so I will say it right here for you. I enjoy hearing your streams. We listen for a reason, Art. Hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
They like our sultry voices.
Yeah, it is true. It's true. So Wade should be. He said about this time. I'm looking at my invisible watch. I'm like, what time? So, Josh, go do it right now. We got some time. We do have dinosaurs. Sweet. I'm not going down that path.
Oh, dude, I got to, man. I grew up on that show.
I know. I can't. I want to.
And like, if you go back now and watch it, like the dad is such a piece of shit, drunk, like he's bad.
He's it's bad. Oh, everybody, no, guys, don't. We care about art. Maybe not the person, but maybe art in general. We got Wade, where you at though?
He got the 2 ordered.
Yeah, I mean the baby is cool. I don't know how. I didn't see the pricing yet.
Same price,
but I know it's a lot smaller of a figure. It comes with a bunch of little accessories.
Like a high chair and all the accessories, but not the mama.
it's a weird like balance of like, is it still valued?
Yeah.
Wait, ignore my chat, bro. Ignore them. I just see him. He's like stiff arming people out of the way, smashing cars off the road. Canuck. Wade is too busy shopping at certain toy store. Oh, what? What is Ted? Ted's like, he's like, everybody talking
Ted's
smack.
telling on people.
Hey, he is on the opposite side of the country, guys. I'm on the East Coast. He's on the West Coast.
And I'm in the middle
surprised
coast.
we were able to still make this line up.
Yeah, because he's like an hour behind me, I think. So it's like 5 o'clock there. He's like just getting off work, probably.
Probably. And I'm sure traffic, California
West
traffic
Coast,
sucks.
Yeah. Guys, he might not make it. Honestly.
he might just have to go live from his vehicle. He's just like, I'm stuck in traffic. Dude, California expressways and all this stuff freak me out. Just the amount of traffic that there is.
The only time I've drove over there, I just get behind a semi and that's where I stay. Because nobody fucks with the semis.
Till the semi overheats and then gets stuck there, and then you're stuck behind it. Nobody's letting you over.
Whatever. We wait together.
Odious is on his way, like Quentin. Peace to the far side and Wade. But yeah, I don't know. Let me see if I got... Till he pops in. Let me stop sharing this. Let me try to bring up something really quick. Dun, 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 dun. We can look at some toy news, I guess, since we got to...
Yeah.
Let's see.
We got this from Hella Dope. My Blight. And my Lexion.
Oh, you did get those from Hella Dope?
Yeah, apparently this was the first ever pre-order on helladopetoys.com.
You should have got like a trophy or certificate.
Or a mug.
Dude, I've already... Just stop. I already beat that horse to death. I beat it to death.
But yeah, that's kind of cool. I held the badge for first ever pre-order on Hella Dope.
So we'll go over some toy news as we're sort of waiting a little bit. But we got some Hasbro, Star Wars, Commander Oppo, $27.99. Available fall 2023. Available pre-order at 7/14 at 9 a.m. Entertainment. Oh, ET. Exclusively at Target.
Fast, we could get through all the toy news, and you don't have to do it, right?
Maybe.
So quit talking and hit the button.
So there's a lot of toy news. Oh, see, he said we could have at least sent you a sticker.
Next time.
What's up, Toy Addict?
Well, Fei Long will be here this month, so you can
What's up, Jeff
put
Morris?
it in that box.
So, you got a Fei Long? Yeah, all their Fei Longs and all that stuff sold out. So I was like, man, thank you, Hella Dope, for not having Jada send you more stuff. You know, I'm blaming Hella Dope. No, it's Jada's fault.
They said they're trying to get it, but they're so popular that it's like hard to get.
But yeah, this figure looks good. I mean, it's another clone.
Another one.
And it articulates well. Looks like it can get in his pose. This is the one that I'm excited about. I'm not getting it, but I'm excited about it because it looks awesome. Look at the price, though. $27.99.
That's the new price.
Is there Legends $27.99 too?
I think so. Most of them.
Man, I don't. That's
where they've kind of settled now. They were jumping back and forth between like $24.99 and $27. It looks like they're settling on $27.
This is a Target exclusive as well, so it's at July 14th, everybody. So if you want those two Star Wars figures, but I mean, it looks good.
The Anakin face in there is what sells it.
He's got the slash across the chest too.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, it's a lot. It's probably reused with some slight new, because that's probably a piece they could just attach on
that piece and the head.
New head. Well, always their Vaders are pretty dope though.
Yeah, you can never go wrong with a Vader. I think they should have put in like an unbeat to hell helmet though.
If you've been collecting, I'm sure you already have unbeat the hell Vader.
Yeah, but they got to think about it. Some people might just be getting into it. Now they
Look
have
at
a
that.
fucked up looking Vader.
That looks great. If
It
they
looks
can pull
cool.
if they can pull it off and make them all look this clean, I feel like this is the area that QC issues are going to happen.
Yeah.
Like, is it going to look right? It's like, granted, if this little edging's messed up, you can just mess it up yourself because it's
Yeah.
already jacked up. But the eye and the paint and stuff, that stuff's got to be. Look at it though. I don't know. I'm just I love this battle damage and the thought that they did this. They took that jump, and I wonder if you peel off the rest of his helmet if it's a full head, or if they just did like a partial piece.
I want to say they did a full head. Wouldn't that have been? Yeah, it's full head. Look at it.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I'm
It's
asking
probably
questions.
just an emperor head.
No, looks way too young. And then this is the stuff that you were talking about, the Indiana Jones dropping everything.
Whoever the fuck Ronaldo was. I don't even remember Ronaldo.
You can have him hang out with Shipwreck.
They both get scurvy.
But then again, these things run small, so they don't
They
really
do a little bit,
looks
which is
good.
unfortunate. But yeah, I don't
What
even.
is
I'm gonna have
that?
to go back and watch the movies. I don't remember Ronaldo.
That looks a little weird. What's going on
See,
with those
they're like
elbows?
pumping these out so quick, and then I think they're just done now. What the hell is that?
That's the piece that Ronaldo comes with.
Oh, okay.
Then we got
And then from the
Dr.
Steve McQueen
Jurgen.
movie,
It looks like Clark Kent.
yeah, you could double him as a Clark.
What's going on with his knee? Why is it like that?
He's got that stance.
Yeah, that's weird. The knees look weird.
They're trying new things with these for sure.
But they're not scaled with anything else they're doing.
God, they oversized in glasses, didn't they?
I mean, it depends on the year this character was in it. Like the glasses were big back then. Then he comes with this piece.
Is this like all the Temple of Doom? No, this is the Grail thing, isn't it?
It's the Grail Temple stuff.
Now this one, I know who she is. Crazy bitch. Kind of weird looking, but whatever.
Yeah. A hair gap.
I would rather have her in her Nazi uniform.
What do you mean?
Like,
You don't like the goofy goggles?
yeah.
They look better around the neck, honestly, to hide that giraffe neck.
Those look better on Dusty than they do on her.
I feel like there's gonna be people having issues with the hair. But yeah, you need this around her neck because that neck is crazy long. But yeah, so she comes with that piece.
Dude, that's where they get me with these is on the builder thing. The builder thing is probably the coolest part of the series.
It is. It is.
And then Last Crusade Jones.
Let's go. It looks hella cool. Picturing an assembly line of Obi-Wan on the high ground, ensuring each helmet looks dope with an IG-11 voice box repeating, "You can't win. I have the high ground each time." I think we all knew this toy was coming when we watched Obi-Wan. Yeah. We still need the crystal skull figures, don't we? I want a mutt on a motorcycle.
I would like a mutt on a motorcycle.
Indiana Jones, I am about to regal you with a show tune. He's about to start a Broadway segment in those poses. Beautiful. Yeah, I mean it's definitely the female. This is good.
What piece does this guy come with?
This is
There's Andy.
He almost looks like what's the Michael Cera in the face a little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit Michael Cera Indy. He's got a little pistol, little gun, and his rolled up whip.
The hat's still not removable.
You can pose. He comes with this one.
Oh shit.
This is cool.
Yeah.
Again, it's just the scale doesn't work. This one looks really good.
All he does is try to swing a sword and then sit down. So we are the Knights of Ek, and Knee.
But yeah, this one is probably the best one that they've done out of this whole all of them they showed. This one followed by the Popeye looking sailor dude. Those two are the best out of this wave. That's just my opinion though. But I like the sword, I like the armor, I love this old man face. It looks good. He comes with a bunch of stuff. He comes with his food that's overly cooked and some stuff to drink out of.
Fake grails.
And then we got
This
Sean
one's
Connery.
Sean Connery. I might have to get this one.
The head sculpt's phenomenal. They did
I'm
a
glad
really
they
good
were
job.
able to use his likeness.
Love the briefcase, the umbrella. His hat's removable, but when you do, it shows those thick ass rim. The glasses are so
like
thick.
Somebody
when you
made those out of like modeling clay.
Yeah, but with the hat on, it looks great.
Yeah.
I just wish this scaled with like Legends and Classified and stuff just a little bit bigger. But I guess you could say that these are more truer to maybe 1/12 scale, technically.
Yeah, these are closer to the figure arts.
Yeah. But he comes with so he comes with another. His food. He must be eating the same place as the other guy.
Yeah.
And then this is what you build, and I think this is great.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It looks good. It'll be good for some photos. You don't even have to use them with these figures. Actually, you might have to because it probably is not going to scale with anything else. That's crazy.
Get budget.
But yeah, looks good though. Like we're all hanging out. It's a party.
Don't drink that one.
Don't drink that one. And then McFarlane toys. It's an attitude. I was hoping Wade was going to save us before we got into McFarlane. We got the anti-monitor. We actually get to see in packages.
Yep, cool.
Crisis on Infinite Earth DC Multiverse anti-monitor. He is $40.
Is he big? He's a giant boy.
He's got to be a little bit big boy. Not a fan of the yellow plastic.
It just needs a wash.
A little bit of a wash, but other than that, I mean, looks okay. His diaper doesn't stand out crazily. Wasn't the eye supposed to be like a translucent plastic for like the glare? Did they change that?
I don't know.
And then we got this.
The Justice Buster.
But again, everybody was telling me this is the one that they had with the Justice League stuff, but I don't know if it is. Where they're like the Power Rangers, where all the stuff was formed together.
Oh, I don't think it is. This looks different.
But
who knows?
Pretty big. Cool, you want to know what this would be cool to fight against?
Jaeger.
Roboforce.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because he almost looks like I did a moment here where I saw the bottom and I thought he had suction cup on his feet.
Go over to Hella Dope Toys and get you a Roboforce to fight your Batman thing.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad. Then we got Jada.
Mega Ho.
Street Fighter San Diego Comic-Con 2023 exclusive Evil Ryu. Deluxe figure available at San Diego Comic-Con booth 347. Sales start at 7/19/2023 during preview night. Fans unable to attend San Diego Comic-Con will still have a chance to order directly from Jada Toys shop. They will be making their exclusives available on July 20th at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern. This figure includes interchangeable portraits, interchangeable hands, 2 Hadoken effects, a diorama piece, and a display stand.
I wonder if that website they have.
It doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter that we can just not even look at this anymore. I'll just remove this out of here because our guest of honor is finally here. Running children over and hitting cars and all that stuff.
Yes.
What is up, man?
What's going on? Can you hear me okay?
You sound great.
Cool. Yeah. Hey, when you were saying when you were talking about traffic and you were like, he might just have to do it from the road. I was thinking I don't know. I was like, man, I might have to do it from my fucking phone. I didn't know how long it was going to take me to get here.
It's all good, man.
Yeah, I apologize, man. That sucks. But I walked in the door, went to the bathroom, jumped here. So I did my best. I'm sorry.
Hopefully your day is good.
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool.
And yeah, people, look at that. Everybody's happy now. Look at this. Odious. Cheers. Welcome, Wade. Ted was waiting. This is all. He's gonna leave now. He's gonna leave.
Yeah, Ted was calling me out. He was mad I was shopping somewhere, or what was his deal?
I don't know. I don't know. Apparently, you shop someplace that's not hella dope.
I don't know.
I don't know. I was like, really? He didn't say the name, but you know,
Was he mad at? He's got beef with Target, or what's his deal? I don't know.
You did get those. You found that was quick, man. You found the Black Widows, and you put up the review, all that stuff like with the quickness.
Yeah, usually I take forever, but you know, I jumped on that one. Luckily, the figure's pretty simple, right? So not too much to talk about, but yeah, that was a good one. I was really happy that I even found it because I don't usually find things early. So, you know, it was a unique circumstance and I jumped on it. So it was cool.
Yeah, after watching, I was like, man, this definitely makes me want to get that Black Widow to replace all my other Black Widows. Like,
yeah,
man. That seems like that's the definitive version.
She's awesome. Like I said in the review, I'm kind of a sucker for when Hasbro does a good female figure. And like, that's one of those ones where it's just like, man, they killed it. Like, you know, you can nitpick. Like a couple of people in the comments were going, you know, oh, the texture on the arms doesn't have like the uniform. And it's like, okay, yeah, sure. I guess it's not perfect, but it's damn near perfect. I'm good if they don't make another one. I'm good.
Now, the main question too is sort of like, is there a perfect figure? Does it really exist?
Hell no.
It doesn't. You can nitpick anything, you know, and it's like, and people need to realize that, like, just it's all subjective, you know. Just because you're like, dude, this is great, I like this, and then somebody will be like, no, I can nitpick this, and then you like, no, this can it's just back and forth bullshit.
Yeah, you go on forever. Excuse me.
All three have beards. They look like brothers. I think Wade has the beard one.
Yeah, he won.
He's got the length. He's got the length. He's even a little bit more girthy too. He's got the girth. He's got the Coke can beard. You know,
mine's going all Amish.
He'll split you open with that bad boy.
Nothing wrong with the Amish beard. That's OG. It's all good.
Right,
dude. I can't get mine. Like, it's so hard to get it to grow once it gets from here, like yours, to get it that length. It's so hard.
I think everyone's beard kind of has a limit, because mine will get so long and then it'll start acting crazy, and I gotta like trim it and do weird stuff. So I think this is about the limit for me.
It's a pretty damn good limit.
You know, I think that too, until I go somewhere to like a damn convention or my favorite store, Target, and somebody's walking around with a beard that's like boom all the way down to their waist, all thick and shit like that. I'm like, it makes me want to go home and shave.
Yeah, right.
That is that's I see some people that do like the braids too. Oh, and you know, if you're braiding it and like the braid's like super long, and you're like, your beard's a lot longer than that, because in order to braid it and get that length, you have it's just insane.
Yeah.
So since you rushed here, I want to know, and I ask all my guests that come on, what was your most memorable toy as a kid?
As a kid, damn. I guess the only one I could think of, I've got a horrible memory, first off, but like the only figure I could kind of remember, I have two figures that I actually have memories attached to. One was the armored Spider-Man from the 5-inch, the animated series line, you know, the armored version.
Yep.
I remember my mom bought me that, and then she got mad at me and then made me stay in the car while she went grocery shopping. And like, you know, in the 90s or in the 80s, like that is not like a crime, but you know,
it was normal. Come on.
Yeah, it was like one of those, like, you were bad, you have to stay in the car while I go in the store. And to me at the time, I just had Spider-Man with me, and it was like, you know, my cellmate kind of. And and then there's that, and then also another memory I have from like a childhood figure. Do you guys remember back in the day when, I guess it would have been Playmates, they made the Ninja Turtles that transformed?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
I remember. Someone gave me some money for my birthday or something, or my mom was like, "You could get one toy. You know, you're too old for a party. You could get one toy." And I said, "Oh, I need one of those transforming turtles." And I think she got me. I think we went and got Donatello because I was like the only one. But those are the two memories I have attached to toys.
So I hear your favorite Ninja Turtle, though, speaking into that, is Donatello, though.
No, that's bullshit. You must not be aware of how I get down, homeboy. Raphael all day, every day.
I agree. He the same.
But
The brood of the brothers.
I will say though, like I do like Raph the best, but the coolest thing about the turtles is the dynamics between all of them. So like, yes, I like Raph, but I don't want to read a bunch of solo Raph material. You know what I mean? Like, I would, I guess, but I prefer turtles altogether.
Yeah.
I mean, he had his moment with the Casey Jones and Raph, like that little side story. Like he had his moment there. It's like I couldn't imagine reading a whole series just dedicated to Raph.
Yeah, like although he's my favorite turtle, it seems like solo stories work better with some of the other like you got the Last Ronin that has a different Ninja Turtle, and that story is awesome, and it kind of only works because of how the dynamics he has with his brothers and stuff. But I don't know if it would have worked as well with Raph. You know what I mean?
I think it with who it was a good twist.
Yeah, for sure.
I like that story, and I felt like it was a good, like, almost, I guess I'd classify as an end. It's sort of like new beginning, end and new beginning in a sense.
For sure.
Now, how do you feel about that new movie coming out?
I mean, there's some elements that look a little goofy, but we'll see. I'm gonna go see it. I'm looking forward to it. I love the fact that it has like similar animation to Spider-Verse, or it has similar animation to a specific style that we saw in Spider-Verse. Like Spider-Verse had so much, but the Turtles took one of those styles and kind of ran with it, and like maybe like simplified it a little bit. So I'm really happy to see the Spider-Verse influence out there. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to have like a new Ninja Turtles that me and my kid could get into. Like she likes the old ones, but there's none. She's so young that there's no version of Turtles that are hers. So like maybe these could be that. So that's really cool.
And
people
plus,
are
like,
geeking out over all the Playmates figures lately too,
because they're actually doing them pretty well. Like from what I've seen with like the four
Playmates
brothers.
Playmates is rolling high this week.
I'm surprised at the reception of those figures. I think people just kind of took them for what they were, like just silly, fun, inexpensive, and they're well sculpted. I'll say, even though the articulation, is Playmates articulation, but like they're pretty well sculpted. They look good, I think.
Yeah, I still collect I have some of the Nickelodeon ones. I didn't collect the ones when I guess Raph got the bandana and Donatello had the glasses, and somebody had it was like the one before, actually the latest series before this one, before this movie. I wasn't into that version.
The one they did the Netflix movie of recently? Where they have like energy powers and stuff?
No. There's one like Raph had a weird bandana.
Yeah, that covered his whole head. And then that was like his mask. Yeah.
And then Leonardo had like a weird paint thing down his eye, and he was super skinny, lanky looking.
I don't remember that. That's crazy.
I don't either.
Somebody will mention in the comments what I'm talking about.
You made that shit up. I don't know.
I'm like, he had something down his eye, and I'm gonna end up looking up and be like, no, I was totally wrong, and I made that shit up. But no, the Playmate stuff is, I still have some of that mixed in, like the NECA stuff. It's like, it's a good transition. It's like when you get it, you know what you're expecting. I'm not expecting a NECA quality figure when I pick up a Playmates figure, but it's still fun, and it fits with those other OG turtles. They're all that same size.
For sure.
So yeah, I mean, it's crazy that you have started to make your own figure from a character that you where did Odious come from?
Well, he kind of started off as like there's kind of a weird story behind it. Like back in the day, maybe like 10-15 years ago, me and a buddy of mine were trying to do like a comic book based on some like a lost civilization of Sasquatches or something, and it didn't quite work out. And then when I started my channel, I told my boy, like, hey, do you mind if I just use one of your Sasquatch designs as my logo? And he kind of redid it to make it my logo. And then at some point, I thought it would be cool, or I wanted someone to do a head sculpt of me, because I saw them do it for D Amazing, and when I hit them up, they were like, nah, we don't know you, we know D Amazing. And I said, all right, yeah, that makes sense. So then I took my logo and I took it to Casting Cave, and I was like, hey, can you sculpt this? Like, do you even do that? I didn't know him as well back then. Now that's my buddy, but he's like, yeah, sure. He sculpted it, and then I started selling the head sculpts, and the head sculpts became pretty popular. I sold about like I want to say 600 of those things that I painted myself. Yeah, so it kind of gave me an impression that at least there was some interest in it. Um, we'll see if it's enough interest, you know, in a couple of weeks here, but that's kind of what made me want to kind of take it and like go to the next level with it and try different things. And so yeah, it kind of just evolved with all my stuff that I have going on, you know. I've always wanted to write like a comic. That's why I started my YouTube channel, because I thought like, you know, I see people, you know, cultivating like an audience through YouTube, and then, you know, kind of selling a product or whatever it is to them. So I always thought like one day, you know, I'll get a bunch of subscribers and I'll sell them comic books. And that's kind of still the goal. But the Odious figure is kind of helping me get there too.
Definitely do it. Don't give up on that. And people definitely would dig it. You know, it's like what a lot of YouTubers are like, oh, you could buy a t-shirt or this or that. And it's like, dude, if you had your own comic,
yeah, hell yeah.
I mean, that's way better. You know, then you start doing cons, have big ass cutouts of Odious all around and stuff.
Stinking up the place. Hell yeah.
There you go. There you go. And speaking of, we got some Odious right here.
There he is. That's artwork by my boy Bobby Wright. He killed that right there.
It's awesome. Now, can you explain? Well, we'll get into it. I'll ask you the question when we get into more of the pictures. He is going Kickstarter, $80. You know, all these features that you get with them. It's stupid. I'm like, it's stupid. It's stupidly priced. Come on, man. Like, it's good. No, and a good, like, you pay $80, dude, for a figure that is fully articulated, that is, in my opinion, more articulated than some Mezcos out there.
Oh, for sure. All day. Yeah, the articulation, like, I like Mezcos, but I know that articulation is not their strong suit, you know, so I took zero inspiration from the articulation from Mezco. It's more in line with Mafex and Marvel Legends.
And that's awesome. Now, the question I was going to ask with that image, what is this? I added it to the thumbnail. I understand that it's a skull, but what's the story behind it? Is there a story?
Yeah, well, a little bit. So Odious is a character that kind of, I haven't gone too in depth with the details publicly, really, but basically Odious is a character who's kind of existed for a long time in different forms and things like that. He's kind of reborn at different periods in time, and that's a weapon that he got at some point in his life, or in his existence, I should say. And it's kind of like a magical specter, but a magical scepter. But the thing with Odious is that he knows magic and spells like Doctor Strange or something, but he's been around so long he kind of forgets them. Like, he doesn't always know magic. Like, sometimes he'll be like, oh shit, okay, I gotta teleport, I remember this one, and he'll do it, you know.
That's awesome.
But sometimes, like, if he can't use his magic because he forgets, he just uses that shit to bash things up. Like, I wanted like a cool blunt force object, but that could also look cool if there was like powers surrounding it.
It's magical and has that primitive look.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was going for.
And then we're already getting some comments. We got, oh yeah, MacMan, that's Kevin Womack saying, finally got a guest on I really like on the show.
Oh, damn. Shots fired at the other guest.
And then he did say Rise of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The show is amazing and the writing is amazing. So it's the Rise of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is what I was talking about.
Yes, the one I was talking about. And you were like, no.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't know they had a movie on Netflix. Yeah, the Canuck, guys, I'm off. Take it easy, Canuck. And then Kevin wants to know, are you an artist or you looked it up? Yeah, see, I'm telling you, it's not a good, it's like when you see the brothers, you're like, meh.
Yeah.
But are you an artist or writer? Kevin wants to know.
No, I'd be a writer. Yeah. I've always wanted to be an artist, but I've lacked the discipline to try to develop the skill. I think I think anyone could develop any skill that they want to with enough practice and stuff. But I just don't know. I just haven't applied myself to the artist, like the visual artistic side of it. I'm more on the writing side for sure.
It sucks being the artist side of things, because it's like I know all the flaws and issues, and I'm like, I could have done this better. And then it's like, you're like, when I was doing the thumbnail, I was like, man, I wish I had time to do this or this. And I'm like, no, I got to get it done. Like, I already made a big dedication of what I wanted the thumbnail to look like.
Well, that type of mentality isn't necessarily unique to visual artists either. Like anything you do that's creative, if you're the person working on it, you're always going to be like, oh man, I should have done this, or I wish this was different. Like that. I think that's probably like the mark of a good artist, where you're like never satisfied. But at some point, you have to, what is it? You have to push the bird out of the nest and let the world kind of experience what you've been working on at some point.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's why I can never make a solid portfolio, because I'm like, I don't like any of my stuff. And then people are like, this is great. I'm like, it's meh.
You killed it with that odious drawing back in the day, and you like a couple years ago, right? Like when
the Dan Who thing.
yeah, that one was awesome.
Ripping Dan Who in half. Which I still think I think you won that battle still.
I think I took that one, yeah.
I think everybody in the chat can agree that Wade beat Dan Who on that rap battle.
I did it for America. That's why.
Did it for America. But look at this, man. Who's sculpted? Who's the sculptor?
It was sculpted by my buddy Kevin Garcia. Super talented sculptor. He's done a lot of stuff for Hasbro, Mattel. I think Mattel. For sure Hasbro, Diamond Select. I remember he did some stuff for Funko Legacy back in the day. What else has he done? He's done a lot of really great stuff. He's an awesome sculptor.
I could have swore somebody was trying to say it was Vonner that did it.
No, I don't think Vonner does much sculpting. I don't know. Dave Vonner is like the project manager in this thing, but he's not. He's not. I don't.
So his hands are in it. Okay. So somebody just got some wires crossed.
Right. Well, Dave Vonner's being the project manager, and the project manager basically is the link between me and a factory. So, because I don't know how to deal with factories or whatever. I have dealt with the factory when I made the plushie, but it was really simple when it comes to action figures with articulation and like heavier workloads. It gets a little bit more complicated. So that's why I got with Dave Vonner to get somebody that's a little bit, way more experienced when it comes to that kind of stuff. Because I got to the point where I thought I needed to start looking at that, and I was completely lost. So I started to look around at different project managers, and then somebody was like, why don't you talk to Dave? You know Dave, and he does that. I was like, oh, shit, that's true. I didn't know he did that. So I hit him up, and then, we were trying to make it happen.
Let's make it happen.
Yeah.
That's the thing, too, is like you need to have a proper project manager, or else you could be throwing good chunk of change and have it just taken. And there's nothing you're going to be able to do about it.
Yeah, you never know. Like when it comes to, like, I've heard stories of molds getting stolen. I've heard stories of project managers threatening like creators. Like it gets wild. So you definitely have to get with somebody that you trust and somebody that has a history. And I've known Dave. It's funny because I've known Dave. Well, probably like a lot of you guys who collect legends or that are into like whatever, like all kinds of different toys. Like I've known of Dave for, I don't know, like 15 years. I remember going to Comic-Con and seeing Dave there. He was like a fucking rock star when it came to like the Marvel figures. And then like throughout the years, I made friends that were friends with him, and we have a bunch of mutual friends, and then we became friends, and it's, a whole thing. So it was definitely someone that I felt comfortable going to and like trusting with this whole process, because to your point, it could get ugly very quickly.
Yeah. And then this, man, dude, when I found out you teamed up with, in my opinion, one of the best independent soft goods creators, Rebel 10 Customs, bro. She does amazing work. She does amazing work.
And she's the best. Like, she's so nice and so like quick and patient when it comes to, like, because with Odious, I didn't have a prototype to send her. You know what I mean? I measured things out. I showed as many comparisons as possible, and she did such a great job. And like, she would send me a set of clothing, and I'd be like, "Oh, it's got to be a little bit tighter here. Can you maybe adjust it?" Boom, she'd adjust it and send it back quick. Like she was so easy to work with, and I really hope that like bigger companies and like actual toy makers reach out to her to prototype soft goods for them, because she's amazing. Very talented and a super nice person. So
yeah, her attention to detail and quality of work, it honestly puts some of the stuff that Mezco pumps out to shame. Like,
oh, for sure, yeah.
But I mean, look at that hoodie, the little drawstrings in the hoodie, the flannel. Like, everybody that's in the chat, if you haven't backed this, and I know there's still some time to do it, This is a 80. What you're looking at, this is the $80 Kickstarter, like the start. $80, you get the figure, all these soft goods, and it's gonna look as badass as these pictures, if not better, right?
Yeah, I think it'll look better because this is a very early prototype. You know, it's held together with like blue sticky stuff and glue and sticks and all kinds of wild shit. But yeah, I think I think the end figure is gonna look better. And like, you know, so the factory's already working on like a, I guess it's like a, I don't know how you. It's something to show me basically what they could do, right? So they're like, you know, they've sculpted it. They've actually redesigned some of the joints to add a little bit more articulation. Because
oh, nice.
Yeah, like Dave knows that I'm like an articulation guy, and that's what we're going for. So you know, him and them kind of redesigned certain areas to give it a little bit more. And you know, some people were saying how the arms were a little skinny, which I think was like kind of a valid thing. But you know, it's supposed to be smaller so that it could fit under the soft goods and still be able to move. But they did kind of fill it out just a little bit, so hopefully, like, you know, people like that more and stuff. So yeah, I think it's gonna be better than this in the end.
And then you released, this was like a stretch goal that you were doing, but you're just like, forget it, let's just drop it. So we're doing the fully naked pooping.
Well, he's not pooping, okay? He's standing like that only because he can't, like, his joints won't. Like, he's balancing like that. Odious doesn't poop, okay?
Oh, he doesn't? So is that one spell he knows what to do?
He doesn't have
shit in the woods.
Hey, let me tell you, okay? Odious has no holes in that area. You know what I mean? No holes.
I'm gonna have to make a custom butthole for him then.
Is the factory gonna mass produce Rebel 10's designs, or is she doing all the?
So for the main figure, the factory will be doing all that.
Okay.
She prototyped it, and the factory will be doing it. But there might be some alternate clothing options that are like smaller runs, like maybe quantity, like 100 pieces or whatever. She may be doing some of those, but those we're still working that out. Because you know, it's a little different her doing them versus a factory. But yeah, that's probably on the table where there's going to be like, you know. A
like
particular
exclusively at Rebel 10 you can get
something like that for sure.
Yeah, and I know too many people that have just got stuff from Rebel 10. I got stuff from Rebel 10. It's just like, again, her work is just next to nothing, you know, just like for the quality that she, and for what she charges. And it's like, and like you said, she's just so sweet.
Yeah.
And it's awesome though that you, like, when I heard that, it just made me like even more. I was like, you got to support this Kickstarter even more, because I love her work. I do love Odious, and I like what you're doing, especially when I saw the articulation and everything, because I was like, you're basically saying, hey, I'm giving you more articulation, soft goods that are through the roof, bunch of accessories or alternate hands, heads, a weapon for $80.
Yeah, I try to price it at a price that obviously I could make it at, you know, that's like number one. But also I try to make it like, I didn't try to go over to pocket a little bit more money. I did it at a price point that I thought I would be comfortable paying for something like this. That was kind of my mentality.
Well, $80 is like Mezco, like they just released that Wolverine. It was 85.
So, right.
I mean, yeah. Articulated with soft goods, $80. I mean, that's just what it is.
But and you know, I was really surprised that they priced that Wolverine at $80 because they've been going up in price, and that was something I had in mind too, where I was like, Mezco's charging $150 for shit these days, so I gotta be way less than that. And then, you know, today they come out with that Wolverine for $80 or $85, but I was trying to.
But that Wolverine ain't. What's impressive about it? There ain't shit impressive about that Wolverine. It's like a bunch of reuse looking stuff that they added a new soft goods onesie.
It's just new soft goods.
Yeah, they. I know. I noticed that it didn't even really. I fucking broke my microphone stand right now. But
how did you break it?
I don't know. Like I twisted this too much, and I don't know if I stripped the screws or what the fuck. I mean the threads.
I was wondering. I was like, I hear like somebody. I was like, I hear metal. I'm like, what is that?
You gotta hold it like this now.
I know, old school. Hey,
Hankin said the Wolverine isn't going to love like Odious.
Odious loves nothing, Hankin.
So he doesn't poop. Does that mean he doesn't eat either?
He does for fun, you know, like he'll eat. He'll eat like to comfort other people. You know what I mean? Because like he'll be with like humans and shit like that, and they'll be like, "Here, you want some tacos?" And be like, you know, when in Rome, but he doesn't shit them out.
So he has like a magical gut or something inside that,
It's
just
like a black hole.
That'd be hilarious. It's a black hole, and then it drops into like some kid's like bedroom or something after he eats it.
Yeah. In a dream, it falls into a kid's like on a plate in a dream or some wild shit like that.
Have it have some like stomach juices or something on it just to make it a little bit gross.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess he said it isn't gonna move like Odious. That Wolverine's not gonna move.
Oh, is that what he said?
Yeah, he meant move, and he said love, but then he corrected it with move.
Oh, okay. You never know with Hankin, man. That motherfucker's crazy.
So are these ankles? Are they like the Marvel Legends with the McFarlane ball too, or?
Yeah, kind of, sort of. So it has that forward-facing pin, and then the ball joints are a little big right there. I think those will slim down just a little bit, but yeah.
Well, I was just wondering if it was a mixture of both of those designs. It kind of looked like.
Yeah, kind of, sort of, I would say. Okay. It has the ball joint and then the forward-facing pin, so it is going to rock side to side. And, yeah, they definitely get some good range, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because if you leave that ball, then you can get all kinds of ankle up and down range with it. And then if you have the McFarlane pivot, or not the McFarlane, the Legends pivot, that'd be great. And you get all the movement you could ever want.
And you got that nice toe bend, which I wish I wish Jada would pick up some of the toe bends.
Oh, I'm sure they'll get to it. Like Jada Toys seems to be a brand that just wants to constantly improve what they have going on. Like I think
I like the big feet.
Yeah, especially for kicking poses and stuff, you know, it's definitely helpful. But I think if people want Jada to include toe hinge, I bet you they will eventually.
Nice. So you're taking your whole mic apart over there.
I need a new mic stand. This shit's all fucked up.
Have to get some duct tape.
Yeah.
And then one of the best aspects of the bare body Odious figure is the potential to make cool customs. And then here's something suggested by the Fallen Fett on Toy Migos podcast. Jedi Odious, add a bare body or several to your pledge now. Boom.
Oh, shit.
There she blows. Yeah, like if Odious gets done, I'm definitely going to have like a bunch of bare bodies that I'm keeping for myself. But I'm definitely going to make a Jedi Odious with the purple lightsaber. Or maybe like a... I can't remember if it's officially recognized as canon, but you know, like the gray Jedis or whatever. Yeah. Odious would he'll be a brown Jedi. He'll have a fucking accent. But yeah, a purple lightsaber and all that kind of good stuff.
But I mean, the potential that's out of the bare bodies. And do they all come with like the same, like the hands, the heads and everything? Or is it just like the one single head and stuff? What comes with the bare bodies?
There was like,
it'll have everything. It'll have everything except for the clothing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There you guys go. Yeah, this looks awesome, dude. I could definitely see like just having him have like this weird closet full of different clothes and eras and like walking through portals and just being wherever the heck he wants to be.
He's the new Gomez.
It definitely takes some inspiration from Gomez in that regard, where like the Gomez, like it doesn't really have a story that really follows it. They're kind of just random with it, but the idea is cool. It's kind of like, you know, he's a samurai, he's a you know, like a James Bond kind of character. He's a covert government agent kind of guy. Like he's all over the place with it. It is super cool. It takes inspiration from that and Action Man, you know, like the old school Action Man shit.
But yeah, man, this is a lot of potential. And let me move this out of here. I'll bring up the Kickstarter really quick. Yeah. Because I have, where did it go? Did I close it out? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Because I'm stupid in electronics. Where's my stuff? Okay. Anyway, so Did you get your mic fixed?
I think it'll survive, but now it doesn't. It's all messed up. I gotta get a new whatever this is called, stand or arm. I don't know.
Arm.
Yeah, arm.
Some of
That's
those
the word.
arms can be like ridiculously expensive for no reason too.
Yeah.
Oh, I did. It was
whatever.
up there, but apparently not. Whatever. It just wasn't showing it. But anyway, so we got ourselves your
dude, you're already
Kickstarter.
almost there. I mean,
Yeah.
what, halfway?
Now, here's a question that I have about your Kickstarter.
Uh-huh.
Why did it only give you like? It didn't seem like it gave you like the full Kickstarter days.
No, it did. Well, you can choose. You could choose between 30 days, 45. Well, actually, you could set it to whatever you want, but you just have to be careful because you can't go. You don't want to go 45 days because if the Kickstarter doesn't fund within the 30 days and it's just hanging around dead, it's unappealing. You know what I mean? Like it
Okay.
just kind of, to me, most Kickstarters fund within 30 days. So to me, if it doesn't fund within 30 days, that means I need to reevaluate and maybe try again. I don't want to have to wait 45 days to figure that out. That's a long time to sit and stress about it. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Yeah. Like I want the Kickstarter to be successful. I'm doing everything I can to like make it happen. But like I just want to get to the end of this 10 days so I can know my next step. You know, like it's stressful.
I mean, can you get any like? Because I know I backed it. Everybody in chat, if you haven't, man, 10 days, $80 minimum. I mean, you can spend $50. Get yourself a naked one. Do your own soft goods.
Yeah,
But
make him your own character.
like the progress that you're at, it's like, man, it's like you just need to go that extra oomph. Would it be like having like maybe like comic shops or like, you know, online e-tailers jumping on the bandwagon help? Like,
well, I have reached out to some, but a lot, you know, and this makes sense, but there's a lot of like retailers that are like, you know, I can't really go in on that with no guarantee that I'll sell them. You know, like, and in my mind, I'm thinking like, well, you know, if this goes through and, you know, the Kickstarter's successful in a year, when the figure comes out, there'll be like an increased demand once again. Like there's going to be the initial push from the Kickstarter, people will be into it, but in a year from now, when the people that backed it have it in hand and they're playing with it and reviewers are taking a look at it and this and that, there'll be another interest, and those people that kind of get convinced later on are going to need somewhere to go and buy it because they're not going to be able to buy it from me.
Have you hit up like 5K Toys? This is like right up their alley.
I did hit up 5K Toys, and there might have been a language barrier, but it kind of seemed like the same type of situation where they were like, we got to kind of see, let's wait till it funds, and then we could put it up for pre-order. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
There are some other stores that I'm working with, and I don't want to say anything quite yet, but by the end of the week, I should know something about a pretty big retailer that will jump in. But, you know.
I mean, people are buying those freaking Santa Clauses by like what Monkey Garage awesome, or whatever. Like I know, but I'm just saying, like this is awesome too. Like where are you gonna get a Sasquatch figure? Where?
Yeah,
a good one. Yeah.
Somebody I was listening to Dave Display's Model Behavior, and he said the same thing, and I never really thought of that. I probably should have like kind of pushed it more like a Sasquatch figure as opposed to Odious, but he was like, yeah, I have Gwen Stacy and a Spider-Man and this and that, but I don't have a Sasquatch. And I was thinking, motherfucker, I don't have a Sasquatch either. And I like Sasquatch. Like, what the hell?
Like close thing, what, Chewbacca?
Yeah.
The only other thing I could think of, I don't know if you guys remember, I don't know if it was Diamond Select or the same factory, but John St. John, a sculptor from back in the day, like a hand sculptor, he did these Sasquatches for this, it was like called Cryptids or something. It was like 7-inch. You guys remember those?
I remember it vaguely, yeah.
They were dope, and they were really big in the urban legends kind of community as opposed to like the action figure community, but they were just like a Diamond Select figure, but it was a Sasquatch.
Yeah, I mean, people are right now are out there, they're spending way more than this on some of the legends that are dropped, and some of the legends aren't even at the same level of even sculpt and paint work of just like your naked Odious.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, it's like, and it's like you. It's sad to see. I want to see this fund. I want to see this thing hit it and go beyond, because I want to see what the future of what Odious future figures could open up. I mean, this could be your opening up to, hey, next time you can get an Odious figure or Odious character, get the comic with it and stuff like that.
Hell yeah, that's the plan.
You know, so it's like this is opportunity for people to get sort of like a, I don't know, like a part of collecting history.
Ooh,
in a sense, you know, because it's like who doesn't want a Sasquatch?
I'm just so stoked that everybody's
doesn't wanna-
making their own toys now, and we don't have to rely on the big ones.
Yeah,
Get stuff we want.
It's a very cool time. It kind of reminds me of like music, you know, where like things started to go underground. You didn't have to do what they did. You could just do your own thing, and somebody will be into it.
Yeah. And the Kickstarter is I don't agree with Hasbro and them doing it really, but it's a good tool for regular people that want to make something. So.
For sure.
But yeah, man. So I definitely recommend anybody that wants a Sasquatch, wants to support Unparalleled Universe, wants to support an independent creator. You want to see something new out there and start taking out sort of the knees of these tyrant companies that are out there. Like, I mean, there's indie creators that just need they need to get some of that cut away so the sun can shine down and so you guys can grow and develop, you know. And I mean, that's why I have a lot of the guests I get on my show. That's why I wanted you on here, one, talk about the Kickstarter, because it's not only are you a fellow YouTuber and a fellow collector, but this is your art, this is your baby, and it's like, this is awesome. Now, if it was garbage, maybe I wouldn't have invited you on. I'd be like, man, I don't, you know, no. But this is something that I feel like people need to be aware of. And where else are they going to have a non-shitting Sasquatch?
I don't know. It beats me. Fucking nowhere. That's where.
Where are you going to get a shitting Sasquatch either, though?
Exactly.
That's a good point. Well, in Oregon, probably, right? They got Sasquatch. I don't know.
Yeah.
What's his name? Hankin saying you'll see pics of him in people's hands. The Wannets.
Yeah.
Let's get Odious funded so we can get Snail Surprise.
Oh, this guy, Snail Surprise. My daughter's like very like she sees me doing like this toy stuff and she's like, I want to make a toy line, and she created a whole like concept for these like Snail Surprise blind bags, and she's like all about it. So she wants to.
There you go. The
One
first
day.
Snail Surprise could be with
Could
the
be,
next
Odious
line
like
of figures.
Companion could just be like this grimy ass snail.
Yeah. That'd be pretty good. A grimy ass snail.
And then we got Kevin. He said, I might grab 2 of these.
There we go.
Get 2, and then also get yourself maybe like 5 of the naked body ones. So you have just like his army.
Where's the Canuck when you need him? He would buy like 90.
He dipped early. He dipped early, but he'll watch this on the replay. But yeah, man, I like A is for Apple. They love the character design. So,
Thanks, man.
you know, let's make this happen, guys. I want you to forget any toy news. Just go to your collecting groups, post this up, tell people to get it, and if they don't, then they're trash and they shouldn't be collecting, you know, or tell them that you know where they live, that they need to buy this or else, like stuff like that. But you need to spread the word and make it happen, because I want to see this funded. I want to get my Odious in hand. Yes. I want my Odious to be beating the heck out of Gomez and taking over that mech suit.
Fuck Gomez. Yes. Yeah. Hashtag back Odious or else. That's right.
There you go. But yeah, I mean, is there anything that you want to add to this? Anything you have to say, Wade, about your Odious Kickstarter?
No, not necessarily. Just back it, please. Let's make it happen. I got a bunch of cool plans regarding Odious and the world he lives in and other characters.
Oh look, but it went up 1 backer while we were talking.
Yeah, hell yeah, nice. Yeah, but go back it. You know what I mean? We only have 10 days left. If you've already backed it for 1 Odious, get another Odious. let's get it going. That at some point, like if it gets to the end and we're not close, I'm just gonna make some posts in the update section, like, hey, everyone double up your orders or else it's not happening. That's it. Fuck it. See what happens.
Do it up.
Yeah.
Well, Wade, I do thank you for rushing home. I'm sure you haven't ate and you basically just need to get, and you got to fix your mic so whenever you go live.
That's done. That's done.
It's done. But
fuck it.
Tell everybody. I mean, if you guys are in the stream and you don't know where to find Wade, Unparalleled Universe, Instagram, YouTube. Are you on TikTok? Do you do TikTok?
I think so. I don't know. No, I think my wife made a TikTok and I was supposed to give her videos to put on there, but I never do. So there is one, but it's not me and there's nothing on it. So but
Definitely go check him out. Show some love. Actually, I linked a lot of all his stuff down below, along with the Kickstarter in the description. Yeah, before the show, man, I linked all your stuff. So
Nice.
you guys right now can go to the description, click on his Instagram, give him a follow, give him a subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and then go back his Kickstarter.
yes.
And you guys know where to find King Dingling, Cox Create. You can find him on Toy Talk Monday. On Instagram is Cox Create. You guys know where to find my ass. I'm here. Instagram, Kickstarter.
Change my name
and
full time to King Dingaling.
I do thank you guys for always sticking in the chat, having a good time. And I want you guys, as always, as I tell you, end of every stream and every video, I want you guys to have the best luck hunting. Keep on collecting. Have a beautiful day.
Bye.
Bye.